came over and he asked for her hand in marriage.
Nice.
And then he said he went to your dad's grave and asked your dad.
I know.
And I just lost it.
Yeah, you might want to grab the tissues, because turns out Travis Barker went to Kourtney Kardashian's late dad's grave to ask for her hand in marriage before he popped the question.
Beautiful, amazing.
The 46-year-old Blink-182 drummer asked the 43-year-old reality star to marry him on the beach in Montecito, California back in October, on their one-year anniversary. And now, thanks to the famous family's new Hulu series, fans get to see the days that led up to the big moment.
You have a real insight into what the girls are doing, not only, what you see in the press or whatever, but what's really happening behind the scenes. Before, you would see little snippets of something, and now I think the episodes are, fuller of content that shows the whole story.
Well, part of that story is Kris Jenner telling Kourt's sister Kim that Trav not only asked her for permission to marry the Poosh founder, he also asked their late dad Robert Kardashian too.
He came over and he asked for her hand in marriage, and I was like, literally, I want to cry now, except Mario just did my makeup. Well, don't cry. It was so sweet and so tender.
And then he said,
Don't cry. You have makeup. Mom, you're getting Mario. Don't start crying too.
I know, but that part that he asked her is so
I
respectful
know.
and nice.
And then he said he went to your dad's grave and asked your dad.
I know.
And I just lost it.
Yeah, and the whole thing had the 41-year-old Skims founder, who was prepping for her hosting gig on Saturday Night Live, totally in her feelings too.
Okay, guys, I have to work. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I really have to work.
Sorry.
I can't ruin my makeup.
It's all happy. It's happy.
I know.
I wish
it's
your
so
dad
sad.
was here to see it.
I can hardly believe that it's the first time that she's getting married. Isn't that cute?
It's really crazy that she hasn't been married before. Well, I've had enough
For the
for
whole
all
family.
of us.
Nice.
Yep.
And while we'll just have to wait until next week to see how the whole proposal goes down, we do know Kourt says yes.
I love you.
In fact, the two said I do in an unofficial Las Vegas ceremony earlier this month.
You did a practice run on the wedding. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
when is the real wedding?
We don't know yet. We're
Okay.
just, living our best lives.
And thanks to Mama Jenner, fans get a sneak peek at what the musician says to Kourt while on bended knee.
A year ago today, I fell in love with you. One night with you was all it took. You've been one of my best friends for years. I've admired you and adored you for so long. You're the love of my life. Kourtney, I want to spend the rest of it with you. Will you marry me?
Okay, but seriously, where are the tissues, people?
I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
As for Kourt's ex, Scott Disick, he was in New York to support Kim on SNL, and reveals that while the beauty mogul asked him to appear in one skit, he declined after running the joke by Kourt.
I talked to Kourtney about it, and she wasn't feeling it.
I don't know what the premise is. I don't want to.
Basically, I say to her, the reason I date young girls is because I'm trying to add them all up so they're your age.
Of course, ever since Kourt and Scott split in 2015, he's been linked to several women in their early 20s, like Sophia Richie and Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin's daughter, Amelia Gray Hamlin. And now, Scott is dating 27-year-old model Rebecca Donaldson, who he actually brought to the premiere of the new show.
If me and Kourtney were married, sure, I'd make fun of her on TV. But not separated.
Yeah.
It's just not in good taste.
You have to follow your gut, and if that's...
That was my gut. And I called her. I talked to her about it. And then I came to the conclusion. I was like...
Then don't.
And initially, I just wanted to come and support Kim and watch, and that was it.
Kim is so happy you're here.
So I'm good with that.